Yes. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to discuss the 51-day road blockades in Bolivia. This conflict became one of the most significant political and social crises of the country. During this debate, we will explain why the blockades happened, how the government responded, and how they affected the life of the millions of people. Let's begin. Natalie, why did the road blockades begin?
Thank you, Diana. According to the informations, the road blockades began because several social organizations and political groups organized protests against the government. Many protests demand political change and asked the government to respond to their concerns. Thousands of people joined demonstrations across the Bolivia, and the protests blocked the main highways to pressure the government. Since the protests began, political tensions have increased, and many of citizens have expressed their opinions about the conflict.
Thank you, Natalie. Now, Nicole will explain how the government responded.
Thank you. The government held meetings with different organizations and called for dialogue. Government officials met with protest leaders several times, but they did not reach an immediate agreement. As a result, the negotiation failed and the blockades continued for several weeks. Since the conflict started, the government has continued negotiation with different sectors and has tried to find peaceful solutions. Many citizens had hoped that the government and the protesters would reach an agreement to end the crisis.
Thank you, Nicole. Now let's discuss the consequence. Vania, how did the road blockades affect the population?
The consequences were very serious. Thousands of people could not travel because many roads remained closed. Truck drivers waited for days because they could not transport food, fuel, medicines, and other essential products. Many businesses closed and farmers lost their crops because they could not transport them to local markets. Hospital experienced shortages of medicines and food prices increased across the country. Since the blockades began, many businesses have lost mm, money and many families have faced economic difficulties. Education was also affected because many students missed classes.
Thank you, Vania. Finally, Vanessa will explain the overall impact of the conflict.
Thank you. The road blockades caused one of the most difficult political and social crises in Bolivia. The economy suffered significant losses because transportation, tourism, agriculture, and commerce slowed down. Many citizens criticized both the government and the protest leaders because the conflict affected their daily lives. After many weeks of tension, government representatives and protest leaders reached an agreement and the road blockade ended. Although the conflict ended, it has left lasting political, social, and economic consequences for Bolivia. In my opinion, dialogue is the best way to solve national conflict because road blockades have affected millions of innocent people.
Thank you, Vanessa. Now, I would like to ask everyone one final question. Do you think dialogue is the best way to solve political conflicts?
In my case, I believe that the dialogue is essential because road blockades have affected millions of innocent people and have caused serious economic losses. Thank you.
Nicole.
Ay, perdón. Uh, I agree. Every citizen has had the right to express an opinion, but peaceful communication is always a better way to solve conflicts.
In my opinion, both the government and the protesters have learned important lessons for this crisis. They have realized that dialogue is more effective than confrontation.
I believe Bolivia has experienced many political and social challenges, but this conflict has shown the importance of cooperation, respect, and peaceful solutions.
Today we discuss the causes of the road blockades, the government's response, and their consequence for Bolivia. Although the conflict ended, it has left important political, economic, and social effects that people still remember today. Thank you very much for attention. And do you have any questions?